So, again, I yielded my time to the good Representative Joe Hoffman, and I was serious on that there too. I wanted to have that presentation, because that's the same presentation that we received in caucus and among all the representatives there. So, the Republican Party. So, again, I appreciate your job there. And also, Joe, the work that you've done on corporations. And I also want to thank those who are the chairs of those subcommittees too. What a lot of heavy lifting they have done, and they've been working hard on it and getting this budget out in time, which is so critical, because our our schools, they need to know where they're going to be moving ahead of this during this coming year, and set their budgets. You can't do that in October or November. And that was the old way when we did things in the state. And there's a new order in town, and Representative Joe Hoffman's a part of that new order. So thank you very much. One item Joe took over my thunder away. I was going to highlight that $20 billion reduction to liability. And so that was OPEB too. I serve on the Financial Liability Reform Committee. I vice chair that committee. And this is a committee that we're digging in. And our purpose of this committee is to build that balance sheet of the state of Michigan. When we build a solid balance sheet of the state of Michigan, again, as Joe highlighted, our bond rating is improved, our cost of borrowing money is less, and that translates direct savings to the hardworking men and women taxpayers of the state of Michigan. So that's where I feel adamant on that process. I'm a small business owner. I know what it means to have a solid balance sheet, and that's what we're going to be working on that process. And one caveat in the budget, DHS, Department of Human Services, we saw in the chart how that has increased employment, but they're looking at cutting that part of the budget out and actually eliminating 1,000 positions employees. And that's going to carve in, and there will be some, that's going to hurt a little bit. But by eliminating those 1,000 employees, there again, that has a long-lasting effect, because it will affect OPEB and all these other obligations that we want to be obligated in the future on, and we can clean that out. And as Joe indicated too, and Amanda, this is going to build a better foundation for our children in the state. When you start running these numbers, it's amazing how we're active, we're being progressive at it. This state will grow, and this will be a prosperous state. And you look at states who's taken the other approach. Illinois. I question what we're going to do with that state. This might have to shove it with Lake Michigan eventually, because they're doing the complete opposite of what we're doing in the state of Michigan. It's alarming. So that's where I'm going to leave it at that. I get that. Exactly. Well, I hope we don't acquire it, because then then we have to take on those unfunded liabilities that we've cleaned our house in order. And it's kind of like I'm an avid listener of Dave Ramsey. And Dave Ramsey said too, one of the key things, you need to build an emergency fund. And that's where the Governor Snyder has gone too, because when you have the emergency fund there, you can manage your household in a better order, and that's where we can do the same as a state. So at this point in time, I think we got a lot of good questions out here, and we had a great presentation by our chairman of Pros, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you.